Hi everyone. I'm in my backyard and I don't know if you can hear it, but there's a beautiful wind chime up there. Can you hear it? Listen. Well, it's really pretty. Anyway, if you're watching this video, then you are doing Google Classroom, and this is something that we're going to be doing this year with your class. Your class is going to be the first one, and it's going to involve doing some work either at home ahead of time or doing some work with a partner in class, but basically doing some work with a video so that you will be prepared to do our work in class. So this is your first Google Classroom lesson. It's called flipping the classroom when you do your work at home. So we're going to try that this year a little bit. And this lesson is on the recorder, something that you learned last year if you had me last year. Now let's talk about this recorder. First of all, if you have your recorder from last year, I really need you to find it. If you don't know where it is, then you will have an opportunity to buy another one this year. Oh, there's the wind chimes again. Can you hear them? They're so pretty. Anyway, you will need a recorder, and if you remember what happened last year, we kind of ran out. We had so many new students move in, and I basically ran out of recorders, and so people had to use like a stick with your fingers on the stick, and or just like the ones with the tape. I actually ran out of those too. So it's really best if you have a recorder, and they're very inexpensive. I'm going to be placing an order for the 4th graders at the beginning of the school year, and you can order a new one if you don't have yours. If you even want to get a second one to keep at home, that would be great, so that way you don't have to worry about bringing it. Okay, so this is what I would like you to do. I'm going to scoot back a little so you can see. I want you to find your recorder, and then remember, first of all, that the left hand goes on top. This is my left hand. The right hand goes on the bottom. All the fingers have a home base except for this left pinky. Even your thumbs have a home base. So remember, we practice pushing, and then making those circles on your fingers. Remember that? Yeah, so that's the first thing I want you to try, remembering that your left hand goes on top. And then I want you to try and remember the notes that you already know. B, A, G, low E, and then do you remember C? We learned it at the very end of the year last year. It's the second finger and the thumb. Okay, so go over those notes, practice those, just the fingers, and then I want you to try and make a soft, sweet sound on your recorder using soft, warm air. Okay, so once you get that down and you remember your notes, then see if you can play a little rhythm. Like a very simple rhythm would be something like 1, 2, 3, 4. Remember counting like that? Okay, so then you can play that rhythm on each note. Remembering that when you articulate, to use a soft D sound with your tongue. T, 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 t. I bet you remember that, don't you? Okay, well, when we do these online videos where you have to watch at home, I'm always going to give you a little secret word in the video. And if you tell me the secret word, that means I know that you watched it. And today's secret word is car hop. It's a compound word, car hop. Car hop. It's the person at Sonic that brings you your order. Car hop. That's the secret word. Anyway, back to the recorder. So after you practice the things that I just asked you to practice, Then I want you to make up your own song using the notes that you know. Now don't make up any like songs with notes we haven't learned yet, because that would be like not that good because we haven't learned those yet. Just make up a song of the notes that you know, and you know it would be even really great if you write it down. Like write the letters or even write it on the staff. That would be like the best. So after you do that, then, oh listen, there's the wind chime again. Anyway, I love my backyard. So after you do that, make up a song. I want you to tell me about your song in the comments, and then I'm going to ask you some questions. And then we're going to learn some new things. But this will help you get ready so that when you come to class, you'll be ready and you already know your notes, and we'll just get ready to learn some new stuff. Okay, thanks for being a good learner, and I'll see you in a little bit. Bye.